Hi guys, GloryHunter back with part 2 of Carcassonne Expansion 6, The King, the Thief and the Count. So if you've not seen part 1 yet, go check that out. That explains what's in the box and all the other expansions, mini expansions that are with this set. And part 2, we're going to be looking at the Count. So this is our Count. He is a little wooden meeple, purple in colour. Now I am going to be using purple meeples. This does not mean that the Count is mine. He is a separate piece and no one actually owns the Count. So just clear that up. So this is the city of Carcassonne. And these tiles are numbered from 1 to 12. And this is basically the start of the game now. It's a new way to start the game. So you start with the city of Carcassonne. Now, you could choose to have some kind of home rules and say put this at the top of the table and build downwards, or you can have it in the centre of the table and build around it, however you want to. This is your starting tile. It's got roads and cities already on there with farms, so you just build out from this basically. And how this works. So, in the city of Carcassonne, you have 4 main places. You have a monastery, which represents the monasteries, a castle, which represents your cities, a blacksmith, which represents your roads, and a marketplace, which represents your farms. Now at the start of the game, the count starts in the castle. So how this works is, on a turn where you complete a feature, let's say I complete this city here. If I had a man in the castle and the count is not there, when I complete this feature, I can take my meeple out of the castle and place him into the completed feature to score the points. Now, if your opponent has the city and you complete it for them, so they get the points for the completed city, this is how you put your meeples into the city of Carcassonne. So you've completed the city, giving your opponent the 4 points, they get their meeple back, but you then get to put your meeple on one of the 4 tiles of Carcassonne. At the same time, you can choose to move the count onto one of the 4 places. Now, if the count is in the same spot as your meeple when you complete said city, you cannot move your meeple out onto a completed feature. So the count is effectively a blocker. So any tile that any feature that the count is in with your meeples, the meeples are effectively lost until you put another meeple into Carcassonne and move the count to an empty spot or one that's occupied by your opponents to stop them using it. And this is quite a complicated expansion to start off with. We've only played it once, so bear with us. It's quite simple when you've played it a few times. It's just getting your head around it. So I hope this explains it a bit. So basically, when you complete something, you can put a meeple into the city. If you don't score points and you score points for your opponent, you put a meeple in. When you complete something, you can choose, and that's everyone in the game can choose to take their meeples out and place them into completed features. Like I say, it's quite awkward to explain, so we're going to play a game and hopefully this will make more sense. So it's a good way of taking over things from your opponent. If, for example, your opponent has this city, you're going to complete it, you have a meeple here, you can place him into the one there, you're then going to share the points. But obviously if the city was bigger, let's say there was a piece there as well, and this occurs, and you have this piece, you put this in to complete the city. I have a meeple here already. We both share the city, but because I have a meeple in the castle, I can take him out, put him into there. I now have 2. My opponent has 1. I steal the city, get full points. My opponent gets nothing. All meeples are returned to your store, and play continues. So a very competitive expansion. Like I say, good way of boosting extra points, stealing features from your opponent. There are 2 special rules with this with other expansions. So the inns and cathedrals with your big meeple, you can place your big meeple into the city of Carcassonne. It still counts as 2 meeples when placed into a feature, so very useful. And with traders and builders, if you're using your builder to get an extra turn, on your second turn, it still counts as your first turn, so you can place a second meeple into the city or take one out, vice versa, according to the rules of said expansion. So like I say, we're going to play a game. Hopefully it will make more sense and we get to use this a bit, and let us know what you think of this expansion at the end, and we'll give our thoughts as always at the end of the video. So as always, a meeple each, and let's see who goes first. So my opponent will be going first this time. So obviously we have no starting piece. This is the start of the game, so straight into the tile picking.
Right, so we're going to start with castle. Yeah.
So yeah, you can claim straight away. So I also have a city, which I will be claiming with a pennant. So it plays as normal until something is completed, and we'll try and explain better how the city of Carcassonne works.
Put that on the road. So do I have to choose now if I put a meeple on there or on there?
No, you can't put one in there until something's completed. Okay. So we just play as normal. Like I say, it's only the second time we've played this. So, well, this doesn't matter, this is just going to complete mine. But I'll tell you what, we'll do this and I'll show you how it works. So, I'm completing a city for my opponent. My opponent will score 4 points, which is 6. I get to choose to put a meeple in the city of Carcassonne because I scored no points, but my opponent did. So I'll put a meeple into the castle, which represents the cities. I also get to move the count into somewhere else, so I'll put him into the monastery. So that means I can use my meeple for a future completion of a city. Okay, so my turn passes to you.
So now he's in a monastery. If my next tile is a monastery, does that stop me putting a meeple on that tile, please?
No, you can still put one in as normal play. Yeah, you just can't take one off there if he's blocking you.
Okay. Put that on there, and I'm going to take the castle as well.
Okay. So I have a monastery. I'm going to put him down here and place a meeple in said monastery.
Okay. Okay then, so I'm going to complete your castle then.
Okay.
So you get.
So I'm going to get my 8 points because I've got a pennant.
And
then you get to choose to put one in there and move the count.
So what have we got left? We've got the blacksmith, which is the road.
Blacksmith is roads, marketplace is farms, which you can't use until the end of the game. So if you've got a man in the marketplace here, you can't take him out until the end of the game for final scoring to score the farm.
Okay. So I'm going to put him on a road.
Okay. And then you can choose to move him or you can leave him in there.
I'll leave him there.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I like it. So for example, now I'm going to complete your city again. Okay. However, before we score points, we get to choose to take our meeples off the board. Now I have one in the castle, so I can move him into that tile. You don't have one in the castle, so you can't take any meeples out. So the castle is now completed. We score points. We both have 1 meeple each, so we share the points. Okay? So we both get our 6 points. So I hope that explained it a little bit better, as that's how it works.
Well, now I've got monastery. I'm going to place it there with the meeple on.
Okay. I have a road. So we'll go up here, and I'll put a meeple into that road, scoring them 2 points there.
Okay. Place that there.
I'm just going to complete that one there. So put a meeple in, score them 4 points.
Complete that one there for 4 points as well.
Okay, so you put a meeple in, you get your 4 points. So here, look, I'm going to complete this road. I'm going to put a meeple on. So that's completed. I'm going to get the points. Now, if you want, you could take your meeple off, put them in there, and share the points.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that then.
Yeah. So then we share points. We get 2 points each.
Really, it's just another way of getting points. Then,
getting extra points, stealing points from your opponent. Oh, sure, go, won't it?
Yeah, of course.
There we are. Getting a bit lost.
This is the thing, because there's that going on now. You
Yeah.
have to try and keep on top of everything. So I'm going to place that there. It helps your monastery out, I know, but still. Okay. I'm trying to make a really long road.
We'll see.
Okay. I can go on there.
No, I could completely like to get a man in there, but I really don't want you to have that many points. Take one here. I'm actually going to put a man in the farm.
Another monastery. It makes sense to put that down actually, won't it? Help that one out. There we go.
Monastery as well. Might make some holy ground over here.
Right. I think I'm going to complete my castle.
Okay. 14 points.
Thank you.
Put you into the lead.
For now.
See, this is the thing. You complete your opponent's things to get a man in Carcassonne to steal something later, or build on what you're building.
Tough decision.
Not bigger.
I can't put that on the road. No, can't go down there. Guess I'll put it on that road.
Taking a road.
A nice little castle piece.
Taking that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, ooh. Double-ended city. So I think, what else are you building?
I've got 2 monasteries with 2 roads and a castle.
Okay, I'm going to complete yours then.
Okay.
Giving you your 8 points. And I'm going to put a man into the blacksmith, which is the road.
Okay.
I'll leave him on the monastery for now.
So, I kind of don't want this piece right now.
Yeah.
Especially after just completing that. So, I'm going to
Are you going to make mine bigger?
make yours bigger and then try and No. I was going to say, and then try and steal the points, but...
Alright, go in there nicely.
Another monastery? Really?
So you have
Just go over.
three side by side.
Just got to finish on that one. I just need.
Yeah, I've got another one as well, which will go nicely in there. Connecting all of them. I have one meeple left. Do I? I only need one more to finish that, so I think I'll use him up. Get them all on the board.
Really? You're not going to just take the points and then for the road? And then you've got a meeple left?
No, because I'm okay.
Okay. So, really want to try to deal with that castle from there. But something happened, so I'll put that and help my monsters out.
Okay, I have a castle piece again. Try to make this one a bit longer.
There we go then.
Oh, I see.
Try and at
I
least
see
share
what's
them
going on.
points. Make it a little bit more interesting.
It's going to be even bigger. Yeah, see, I should have put a man in there. I could have stole it back. So I'd have had two men and you've had one. Oh, it's linked.
There we go.
It's, in fact, yeah. So this is what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll put that there, which completes the road.
Yeah.
I have a man in the blacksmith, so I can take him out and put him on there. We both now share that road and get 4 points each. 1, 2, 3, 4 points each. Both get our meeples back. And now I can try and steal my castle back. Oh yeah.
That's my go.
I used to get that.
That's my go. Right, pop that down there.
Yeah.
Finish that end off.
One done. Oh, I've got another end, but I've also got. Ah, that's the straight road I wanted there. Do I connect this one or build on to this one, or even finish that? I think I'll expand this road. There we go.
Okay. Going to. Oh, no, cool. I'm just going to build onto my road, but it's got a castle. What have I got in there? I've got one down there. Place that there. And I'm going to take the road.
The road? Wow. I'm going to try and link this round, and yeah. A lot of points over here in this city.
Finish one end.
Which one would you like?
Yeah.
Well, not there.
Yeah.
Might be a bit awkward to finish now. We have a crossroad. Which will nicely go in there. Meaning, I've completed one of your features again. 1, 2, 3, 4 points for yourself.
You've not got any meeple in.
No, but it means I can put one in, so I'll put him in to the castle.
Okay.
I will leave the count where he is. And I thought that might complete a monastery, but it hasn't, so I still need that one piece to complete.
Yeah, on this one.
So, yeah.
So, because you've put that in there,
Yeah.
what happens if I complete?
Then I can still put him.
So either way, that's
Either
your
way,
castle.
I can try and steal that back now. Yep.
So really, I need to complete something else of yours.
Try and
To
get one of your
one
meeples in there, yeah.
Right, okay. Wish me luck, guys.
There we are, there's our straight road that we wanted. And I don't have a spare meeple, but it does complete this one for 9. I've got one back. Very tactical, this expansion.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop you building your road any longer.
Okay, so that completes mine for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for me.
And I'm going to put a meeple.
And you can put a meeple onto the counter Carcassonne. There we are. So you can move the cat if you want, or you can leave him in there in the monastery. He's praying.
So I can move him as well as placing meeple.
Yeah, you move him at the same time. Obviously, you don't want to put him in there because then neither of us can take one out.
Yeah. Move him and put him in the field.
Put him in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Just so he's moved.
Okay.
Go for a bit of a walk.
This piece, which I'll place there. Put a meeple in that city for 4 points.
Okay. Yeah. Continue building my road, I think.
Okay. Another big city. I'm actually not sure what to do with this one. In fact, I'll put it down here. I hope you guys can see that. Put them on in there.
Just about.
See? Move that a little bit.
Build some more.
Wow. No, there's only not many pieces left, so.
So you can put that end cap on the wrong piece.
Ah, yeah. Still can't get one in, but I can connect my city.
Nice.
So at least we get a couple of points over there. So I have 2 pieces left and you've got 1. So get these meeples on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Obviously any meeples left in the city Carcassonne at the end of the game will score no points. They are lost. And you can't choose to take a meeple out, put it back in your store. They're there until you can use them. I don't think I can complete anything. I've messed my monastery up now as well by putting that there, I just realised.
No, I've not even completed mine.
No, you're 3 over here, look. In fact, I'm going to have to move this. I'm going to complete one end of that. So there's 2 tiles left, you've got 1. It doesn't matter, I've got the last one. I'm not going to look at it yet. What's your last piece?
Well, I've got an end cap, which would have been amazing,
But it's
but it's got a road on it.
Right, so you can either finish a city, or you can expand the city, or even expand your road. Either way, it's going to get you 1 point, or 4 points for completion.
Well, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 point per castle piece.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because it's not connected. So that's only going to get you 1 point, remember. But if you complete one, you'll get 4.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, it's good.
There, look.
Yeah, I want to get more points by putting it on my road.
No, you'll get 1 extra point because it's incomplete. But if you put it there, you're going to get 4.
Okay.
Oh no, you've got. Oh no, sorry, you've got no meeples.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
So
Either. It can go on either. Yeah, you road or your castle, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I forgot you had no meeples. It would have made more sense to complete.
I was counting to see if I could put it there and not realising.
Yeah, okay, so my last piece. Oh, look at that. Won't go in, you messed me up here.
So messed us both up on that.
We'll both lost a meeple and points in the castle.
Yeah.
Let's see. I do have a meeple left, so I may as well use him up. Could even. Oh no, I can't.
Can he steal me castle?
No, I'm only going to get 1 point there. Can't even connect them. I can get 2 points. Or I can actually maybe try and get a farm. Let's have a look. There is farmland over here for grads with two cities in it. So what I'll do is put that there. Stick him in the farm.
Okay.
And that's the most points I can get from that.
I think so.
So there we are. Nice, quick, easy game of Carcassonne. A new way to start the game. We've seen it work a few times.
Yeah.
I think it's something that would work better with maybe in a larger game with some more tiles. So you got more chance of using it, stealing stuff. It would have been nice to see this come into effect and
almost
choosing to steal stuff over and put our meeples in. But no, interesting. So we'll top the points up and give you some more thoughts. So let's start with roads. So you have an incomplete road here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you get your first 50 tile.
I'm not going to win this one.
The only road on the game. So another incomplete one for 2 points. Let's have a look. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do this guy 3, 6, 7, 8. This guy is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6, 7, 8. That's my first 50. 3, 6, another 8 there.
Almost move my meeple.
Yeah. So farms always wait till last. Obviously these meeples are lost because they're stuck on the board, so we'll just take them off. And we're going to share the points for this. So each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points each.
A lot of points you missed out on there.
Okay, now you are in the lead, but I do have farms left. So 3 points per completed city in my farm. This one only has 2, so 6 points. And this one has 1, 2. Can't get this completed. 3, 4. Happy with 4? I think that's it.
So, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 completed. So 12 points.
A lot of roads breaking up the farms.
Just getting over to my 100. So the farmers won me the game again. Farms, very important. You didn't get any, did you? Yeah, very close. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in it. Yeah. So 101 to 96. Yeah, very close. So what did you think of the expansion?
I preferred it this time. The first time we played it, I absolutely hated it, and
yeah, it's just getting your head around it and how it works.
But yeah, I preferred it this time.
Yeah, if you guys do have any other questions, I'll try and explain it a bit better. Like it's quite hard to just explain. It's better to see. So hopefully the visualization has helped you guys with this, working it out. Yeah, I quite enjoy it for the competitive side. It is more of a competitive expansion rather than just a quick, fun, easy game.
I'd be interested to see how it works when you play kind of all of the expansions.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You're going to have a lot of starting, because obviously it's a new way of starting the game, essentially a starting tile, and obviously you've got the rivers, which are a starting, which you can still use with this. You start your river afterwards. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is your big starting board, and yeah,
it's interesting.
I quite enjoyed it that time. Yeah. It's nice to see it working as well. Like I say, we did use it a few times, and it did come into effect and proved quite useful. So
let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, so there we are. That's part 2. That's the count all done, and subscribe for future videos. We still have a few expansions to do with Carcassonne. So they'll be coming. Hit us a like if you've enjoyed, and like I say, put your comments in the comment box and we'll have a chat about this expansion. So we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Cheers guys, bye.